Modi will address the Lok Sabha at 2 p.m. today during the ongoing budget session of Parliament, outlining key aspects of the escalating conflict in West Asia and India's position on the issue. The address comes after the government reviewed impact of the crisis on the country's economy, supply chains and essential commodities, and discussed steps to minimize disruptions for citizens and businesses. Let me go across to our reporters. We have Pragya, Niyamika and Mohit joining us live on the broadcast. Pragya, I'm coming to you first. Yesterday, the marathon meeting, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, along with all the senior ministers, especially those whose portfolios have been impacted the most because of the escalating war situation. And today, the Prime Minister is going to speak in Lok Sabha at 2.
Absolutely, Swati. Prime Minister took the CCS meeting, Cabinet Committee on Security, to review the situation and also, about the mitigating measures that can be needed in context of the ongoing West Asia conflict. And not just that, in fact, government is, very aware of the fact that there is a geopolitical situation. There is a war going on, and in fact, energy resources are badly impacted across the world. And in fact, this is the reason why, the expected impact on and measures taken to address it across the sectors like agriculture, fertilizers for that matter, and shipping, trade, everything is going to be impacted by this situation that's going on. This is really uncertain as of now today as well, because government was anticipating that there should be an end to this war very soon. But it looks like that the uncertainties has already gone up, and in fact, ongoing conflict in West Asia is going to have impact on India, be it short, medium, or in long-term impact. And the government needs to be ready for that. And this is exactly the reason why all the important ministers whose ministries and sectors are going to be impacted were present in that particular meeting. In fact, the bureaucrats were also present in the meeting. We know that fertilizer is very important as far as agriculture is concerned, and in fact, this is the reason why we are also of the view that we need to take stock situations of fertilizers and ensure timely availability. As far as LPG concerned, we have also boosted the supply manufacturing of LPG for that matter, and PM has also directed everyone to have this coordination between each other, so that the evolving situation because of which the entire world is impacted, in one way or the other, we need, and the citizens can be safeguarded.
The Prime Minister is going to brief the House on the West Asia situation, Mohit. And of course, everybody is going to monitor closely, not just the parliamentarians, but the entire country wants to know how is India going to brace the impact, and what are the strategic measures that the government of India is taking and discussing.
Well, Swati, we know for a fact that how the West Asia conflict has been going on for a long time, and perhaps for the first time Prime Minister Narendra Modi would be speaking on this particular issue. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is likely to outline India's position on the West Asia conflict, also the diplomatic engagement that India is having with various countries, because Prime Minister has spoken to his counterparts in West Asia, and PM has always stated that we believe in dialogue and diplomacy, and through dialogue and diplomacy this war could end. And also Prime Minister would also likely to speak on the issue of energy crisis that is looming all across the world, and India is not untouched by it. We know for a fact that how the government is saying that as of now we do not have any specific severe crisis, but when it comes to the LPG, yes, it's the situation is worrisome. No dry out has been reported. Yesterday also Prime Minister chaired a CCS meeting, and not just the CCS members but other ministers, the concerned ministers were also present in this particular meeting. Now, when it comes to chemicals, when it comes to fertilizers, when it comes to the pharmaceutical sector, the Prime Minister yesterday clearly stated that we need to diversify our imports and our exports, and hence new avenues will be found out so that our vessels which are stuck in Strait of Hormuz, around 22 vessels are stuck over there. We need to get more energy from various diverse places. So Prime Minister for the first time would be speaking on the issue. We know that how the opposition has been attacking the government.
Today the Prime Minister will give a statement on West Asia at 2 p.m. in Lok Sabha. Mohit and Niyamika, do stay on with us. Let's take a look at the breaking inputs that we have on the broadcast, and a statement on West Asia in Rajya Sabha tomorrow. So shortly the Prime Minister is going to address Lok Sabha, and tomorrow the Prime Minister would be talking about the West Asia situation in Rajya Sabha. Well, more breaking inputs coming in on the broadcast. All eyes are on Prime Minister's Sansad Sandesh. MEA officials are meeting Foreign Minister S. Jaishankar. This is the latest that we are getting for you. There's a huddle underway at the Foreign Minister's office. So MEA officials in Jaishankar's office ahead of the Prime Minister's address. And we are going to track all these developments very, very closely and get you all the updates. Mohit and Yamika are going to continue to